Testing, testing. Okay, good. Okay, live video here. So, off the script in a way. So, I made a paralyze or sleep hunting horn build. As you can see, stats are like this. So you have max paralyze, critical status, horn maestro, critical eye. Actually, how do you think about that? Critical eye, handicraft, weakness exploit at max level, agitator at level 3 out of 5, maximum might, a evade extender, evade window, which is decent enough. Speeding, but you can switch out with some other things. I just prefer speeding just in case, emergency sake. Adaptability, that's just because of the gloves. And that's pretty much it. So, you saw how that is saying it's at 24% crit. I have 410 paralyzed. This is the Artian hunting horn. And right now, I only got is 150 extra on its elemental status, or in this case, paralyzed. But, yeah, it shows 410. But, because of the hunting horn, how specific I made it, because it's a status sleep, I have these effects. So I have stats attack up. So I'm at 410. Let's get outside here. Let's see. Okay. Four to 64 damage on paralyzed.
What do you think we'll find?
And I'm at 54%. And with title update 1, we also have Mitsusune. So if you want to be a real good team member on things, Mitsusune Horn gives you high grade hearing and affinity, and a little bit of healing. And plus, it's a really good healing tool too. So, people who actually, you know, I need to be in a certain position with their attacks, aka great sword. High grade hearing is really useful, especially when the monster roars a lot. Looking at you, Diablos, in the past. So, that's great. The affinity up is 15% crit rate. So right now I'm at 15%, or 45%. Yeah, it has a thing. 45%. So, so now I'm up to 60%. Now, slap in this.
Check your field pouch.
Change my horn. I'm at 69. Nice. So, with that in mind, 69% of the time I am doing 464 paralyze with the critical chance. But because how my armor is set, that's not the full set of critical. Now, if I smack the monster in the face, which is normally our weak point, that's another 30%. So I'm at 99. Now, if you feel a little bit or DPS-y, the Corrupted Mantle, you're 100% crit. Now, this is where it gets funny. Critical status. Increases abnormal status effects. Paralyze. Poison, sleep, and blast when landing critical hits. Greatly increases abnormal statuses. So, I'm constantly going to be paralyzing. Well, you'll say, oh, you have a chance of hitting them. Not with this. That is why. And if you don't believe me, let's go test out a monster. Great, I don't want to have... Let's say... Equipatrice. I also want to note that after so many times you paralyze a monster, which is like 4 is the max limit, the duration drops dramatically. Ooh, you're a big one. Paralyzed. Paralyzed. That was just a normal attack. And knocked it out. Now, here's the kicker. Now, if you have all 3 of them tacked, paralyzed again. That's paralyzed 3. Paralyzed 5. Or is that 4? I don't know. So, you get where I'm going here. Ridiculous. And you can see the duration did not last long, so... Ah, he stopped me. No, none of that. Paralyzed again. But you're gonna notice he's not paralyzed as much now. Knocked out. It's not a time arc fault. Where are you? Where did you? Okay, never mind.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Paralyzed again. See, this is how stupid it is. Granted, I think this monster is pretty weak against paralyzed on its own. And not to mention, I didn't realize I buff duration on my status effect up is down. But yeah, you get the point how ridiculous this horn can be.
I'm about to plunder some wonder.
Good night. And he's dying already.
You did it!
Set a trap.
So, now you got to see what that means. Arfal's still prancing around. And to double check.
You're fast.
Chicken. Yeah, okay, Paralysis, he's really horrible with it. So, you pretty much see how that works. Granted, a monster who's resilient 1 star, well, 2 songs hit worth it. It's there. They're stunned. They're pretty much stunned. So 2 smacks of it and do the encore, and they're pretty much stunned. So, yeah. Like I said, you're running around 100% chance critting, and you have the songs guarantee the paralyze. Same goes with the sleep horn. The sleep is more ridiculous because I don't think the monsters. Yeah, even though they have some of their stats might be a little higher, saying they're resilient to sleep, but they go to sleep really stupid quick. We like Zoshia, for example. Where is he? Within 2 song encores worth of hits, he's out for the count. And the paralyze, with my hammer bro, who has the paralyze hammer, not horn. He's not a horn user. Yeah, we were paralyzing Soshi. I think maybe 7 times before the fight ended. But the thing is, like I said, after the 4th paralyze, the duration is greatly reduced. And not to mention he starts to get resilient against it too. So that's another factor. But mixing in with the paralyze and us KOing is a thing. Apparently, has some new info on this. Or something. Anyhow, sorry, being off track here. So that's how my setup is. What you see.
Heard from the others.
Another thing we don't have is showing is my charm, or not charms, my decorations. So I have evade window just to enhance it. Like I said, you can switch, do whatever you want with the single slots. I put speeding because I just like it. Tenderizer, so I can actually crit my chances a little bit more in the face. Like I said, most likely the face hits are weakness hits. Maximum Might, yes, I do have an evasion too, and I have my evade extender. But how Maximum Might works is that you can still crit, and not to mention when you're in your sing stance, you're not using stamina anyway, so you're pretty much guaranteed it. More evade window, crits on that one. I put more critical on my horns, critical boost, since I'm constantly at least 90% critting. That's just the Mitsusune horn right here. But this is the crit one for the status effect. And like I said, this is the RTN weapon, so you can make the sleep version, full on sleep, so you want to actually get the most benefit out of it. And hopefully the dice rolls on you in your favor and get at least maybe 3 status element up. And if you have more, that's even better. It's like, we're not meant to do massive damage, but when you're in a party with the Hunting Horn, with this build, you're helping your team ridiculous levels. Like, granted, my friend who's a gun lancer, but that doesn't help him with the critical rate. But when I'm actually paralyzing the monster, he has so much opportunity to go ape shit on the freaking monster with his Worm Stake, Wyvern Blast, his full Wyvern Burst Blast. Just bleh. Same with his Sword and Shield, especially you're enhancing his. I was enhancing his critical by 15%, and then I'm paralyzing, and yeah, he's just doing his shtick. Honestly, I think Sword and Shield's gotten broken in this game because I never see my friend do so much damage with his Sword and Shield. Yeah, so that's pretty much my setup there. Like I said, RTN, Mitsusune, Guardian Rathalos, Helm, chest for the Arcvold. Granted, they're all beta sets because I need extra slots. This may change later because I think next week we'll be having Arch Raydal, and I don't know what's going to be on there. We're speculating whatever is the alpha has, and then we have the slots of the beta, because normally how World was, and when they had the Gamma set, which is the 3rd set of that monster, we usually mix both of them. It's like you get the benefits of the alpha, but you also get the benefits of the skills of the alpha, but you get the slots as the beta. And sometimes it might add a little extra into the mix. I remember my Cold Taroth from World. Oh my god. I had slots out the ass. I always layered the blue mage in my outfit. It's like, no way, it was fashionably good. I also had so many skills. I had like about 4 pages or 5 pages worth of skills. It's not even funny on my hunting horn. I had like Mushroom-Mancer, Speed Eating, Wide Range. Well, then again, Wide Range was part of Cold Taroth. It was ridiculous. So I enjoyed that. So, yeah, hopefully this be a decent guide. I don't see many people. I even group with randos, and they're like, what is going on? Some probably were think I was hacking. It's like, why is this monster instant paralyzing every 2 seconds? And it's like, hi, hunting horn, full blast paralyze. Or even sleeping them. Oh, they like, I sleep it once. Okay, obviously they smacking shit out of it, and they didn't realize, oh, it slipped. And then after it wakes up, I sleep it again. Like about 5 seconds later. So, yeah. So, like I admit, we're not the most damaging weapon in the game. We've never been. We've always been more of a support role. To me, yes, I'm a support role, but how I make it, I'm going to be your status effector. Heavy bow gun, light bow gun, bow user? Nah, have a hunting horn paralyze your monster. You're guaranteed that shit. So, I don't know what the next expansion will be like. This idea of a build might change. See what happens, or maybe they nerf me later because they're probably. I got a feeling I'm gonna be that guy who's gonna actually say, "Hey, hunting horn's a little bit broken, especially their song." So, my bad. But like I said, with this setup, high grade healing, critical up for your party, a little bit of healing if you want to be on the side on that some reason. But the main weapon you're going to be using is the RT and status effect weapon, because you're getting status attack up. And if anyone else has status effect, that's also a big bonus. Diving protection, yes, I said that correctly, because anyone who knows, OG here, that helps your party, especially if, are a certain Leviathan, hence, the horn I have, the other one-shot people, you might have a chance of surviving that. All elements negate, perfect. You don't like poison? You're not getting poisoned. You don't like getting paralyzed? You're not getting paralyzed. You don't getting shit on? You don't getting shit on. If you're getting sticky webbed by whatever monster, you're not getting sticky webbed. Oh, you're getting smacked around 20 million times? Oh, you're dizzy? No, not anymore. You're not dizzy anymore. And of course, obviously, Echo Wave Paralyze. Or Sleep, depending which one you want to make, as you want to sleep or paralyze build. And then your offset, which you just saw me, I just clocked the chicken out. So, and honestly, I love the offset. I don't know why people don't understand how this offset works, but it's when you hit it, it's a chef's kiss. It's like swing bada bada. So, personally, if I want to be honest, I don't mind the offset melody, but if they actually somehow customize our horns later on with, what type of offset we want, or maybe echo bubbles, it would be amazing if we actually get echo bubble with infinity attack instead of currently it's defense and element resist. Granted, it does help people out if they're low armor, if they're in the bubble, that is. Which again, also you might be able to survive Mitsusune's one-shot attack, maybe. I don't know. But if they were able to change the offset melody, I would use resounding melody if you want to do some DPS. And I don't use it enough, so I don't know if it actually affects status effect weapons. If it does, that'd be amazing. But for now, honestly, this is how it's going to be built. Okay, that's it for this video. Just hopefully this video helped you out if you want to be a more supporting status affecting role. And like I said, it's really good. My team loves me for it. When they don't have me in the field, they're like, we really want that high grade hearing. I like to have that 15% crit. Or especially with people who's doing the Dashkama builds out there. Because negative 15, With this song right here, that negates that negative 15 off the bat. And then whatever build they have, they're in the positives. So that's even better. Trust me, I helped my one friend who's actually using Rage Gaming. Shout out to him. Josh and Cotton made this one build to use 1,000 arrows, or 1,000 dragons. And use the Dashkama. And that's at negative 15. Well, with this, no more than negative 15. And he's just destroying them. So, okay, enough for anything. So, like I said, hope this video helps. Anyone out there who wants to be a hunting horn, wants to be the semi-ailer, and just whoop ass and be satisfying for everyone in your party, this is the build. And trust me, I got people in the randos blinking their eyes for this. So, bye.